mid-century groundbreakers. And Garrett Richards gets the ball for the Angels in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey. Man, I'm a big fan of Garrett Richards. This guy's stuff is unbelievable. 95 to 97 miles an hour with sink. And sometimes that fastball he throws, it has a mind of its own. Sometimes it sinks, sometimes it cuts. Good, hard, vicious breaking slider, and his changeup has gotten better. The key to Garrett Richards is staying healthy, and if he's healthy and brings his A game, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter every time he takes the bump.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Stepping up to the plate, Ernie Banks. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Now a moment to look at the starting lineup for the visiting mid-century groundbreakers. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Robinson leads off second with one gone in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, Ted Williams. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. Bob Gibson is on the mound for the groundbreakers in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And Kinsler swings and misses here as he's gone on strikes for round number 1. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat. He can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Here's Justin Upton now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch on its way to Upton. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
And he falls behind 0-2. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up. Into the box, Harmon Killebrew, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
The 0-2 home. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and stretching for it is Kinsler, but it's out of reach. A base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. So digging in now, Johnny Bench, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Killebrew aboard here at first with nobody out. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's take a look at second baseman Ian Kinsler, one of the real grinders in our sport. A leadoff hitter that creates problems, not only with his power, but the ability to steal bags. And on defense, one of the quickest double play turns in the game.
Hit hard down the line. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Ready now, Richie Ashburn, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Here's the first pitch to him. Soft liner to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Stepping in now, Jackie Robinson, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in it.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ernie Banks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Ashburn rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they move on top 4-0.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Riding in once again, Babe Ruth, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Banks stands at second with 2 gone. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Albert Pujols. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
1 out, nobody on. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box now, Zach Cozart. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready for another chance? Ted Williams, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. That was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard. And after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo. An impressive swing of the bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Well, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Williams gets his lead at first, nobody out. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Trout coming on. He's there and records the first out. So a beautiful running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with show track. He took a solid route, covered quite a bit of ground, 110 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. That's a catch to remember. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set and the 0-1 and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Al Kaline. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Luis Valbuena now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. Here's the pitch. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Hit hard to the right side. Robinson on the grass, and Robinson will throw him out. One gone.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Andrelton.
Ready now for L.A. Andrelton Simmons. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
The 1-2. And another foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Again, he sends it out of play. Two and 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Angels go down 1-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Matthews. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. First pitch coming. Here it is. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
In the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Hard ground ball to third. And that's the second out. Digging in once again, Ernie Banks. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Standing in now, Babe Ruth. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. No hits to this point. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6. But base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Swing and a liner. Taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Standing in, Justin Upton. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. squared that one up just a little late. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Way in front of that fastball. No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. Digging in and looking for more, Ted Williams. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
The first baseman.
Ready once again, Harmon Killebrew. A hit in 2 tries so far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 5. Johnny
Ready for another shot now. Johnny Bench. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Gets the outside corner, strike 3. Here's Albert now. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Cole Calhoun will be next. Here it is on 3-0. And that one right down Main Street. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Kaline is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Right fielder, number 50.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. To first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter.
Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. And that's in there for strike 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And Cozart even in the count at 1-1. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. The 2-1. It's a swinging bunt up the line. But that one rolls foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
Now batting.
And now for the Angels, Luis Valbuena. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. 1-0 count. Here it is. Sliders in for a strike. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Angels leave one. Jose Alvarez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. The pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Kinsler's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Matthews. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Now the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
The center fielder, number 1.
Ready for another chance. Richie Ashburn. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he'll snap one over to first. Back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set, and the pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The 1-1. Grounded to the right. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, don't sleep on first base. I know they call third base the hot corner, but there's some bullets hit down that way too. Good effort on the dive right there, but batter singles.
In now, Jackie Robinson. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Trout on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in to try it again, Ernie Banks. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Martin Maldonado looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Ian Kinsler. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without a... Digging in once again, Babe Ruth. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhanded. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ted Williams. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
1 out, nobody on. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hips started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner. Starting to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Ready once again, Mike Trout 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 2-0 on the way. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The left fielder, number 8.
Here's Justin Upton now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Here's Albert now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here it comes. Low for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Fouled away. The 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Angels go down 1-2-3. They won't make. Striding in once again, Johnny Bench. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. The 0-1 on its way. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So striding in, Al Kaline. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Into the box, Eddie Matthews, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Last time through was a base hit. The 0-1 delivery, and he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 1.
Digging in and looking for more, Richie Ashburn. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. Kinsler's there for it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Ready for another shot now. Zach Cozart comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Valbuena.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ripped on the ground to first. Killebrew fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So he's through 8 innings now, and he'll sit to prepare for one last hurrah.
Leading things off.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jackie Robinson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Popped him up. Kozart over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter. Shortstop.
Stepping into the box, Ernie Banks. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Simmons able to get there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Babe Ruth. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. The 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Upton. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. In now is Andrelton Simmons. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Now the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
The 1-1 pitch. Chopper foul. Now the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
The 1-1 pitch. Missed with a slider.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. In the on-deck circle, Ian Kinsler. He'll hit next. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
No balls and a strike to count. Maldonado leads off first with 1 away. This is line to left. Ruth is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. And that's swung on and missed for strike one. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Killebrew moving to his left. He's got it. And it's official. It's a no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious groundbreaker, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.